Today we will be talking about Cleopatra, who was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. Cleopatra VII Philopator, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, was a woman of immense power and influence. Her reign was marked by political turmoil, but she was also a successful ruler who maintained Egypt's independence and expanded its territory. Cleopatra was also a patron of the arts and sciences, and she is credited with building a library in Alexandria that was one of the largest in the ancient world. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC to Ptolemy XII Aulus, the last male member of the Ptolemaic dynasty. Her mother's identity is unknown, but she is believed to have been a concubine of Ptolemy XII. Cleopatra was well-educated and multilingual, and she was fluent in Egyptian, Greek, Latin, and Hebrew. Ptolemy XII died in 51 BC, and Cleopatra ascended to the throne with her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII. However, their relationship soon soured, and they engaged in a civil war. Cleopatra was eventually forced to flee Egypt, but she returned with the help of Julius Caesar in 48 BC. Cleopatra and Caesar had a son, Caesarion, who was considered to be Caesar's legitimate heir. However, Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC, and Cleopatra's position in Rome became precarious. Cleopatra then allied herself with Mark Antony, one of Caesar's former generals. They had 3 children together, and they ruled Egypt jointly. However, Octavian, Caesar's adopted son, was determined to rule Rome alone, and he declared war on Cleopatra and Antony. Cleopatra and Antony were defeated at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. Cleopatra fled to Egypt, and she committed suicide after Antony's death. Egypt was annexed by Rome, and the Ptolemaic dynasty came to an end. Cleopatra is one of the most famous and enigmatic figures in history. She has been the subject of countless books, movies, and plays, and she continues to fascinate people around the world. She was a complex and controversial figure, but she was also a brilliant and powerful woman who made a significant impact on the course of history. Thank you for your time today. Please subscribe and come back to explore more topics from history.